Hello, everyone. My name is McKenzie Graybill. I'm a student at Ball State, and this is my presentation on the functional analysis. So, the first functional analysis was made popular by Iwata in 1994 that assessed functional relationships between the environment and that of self-injury. A functional analysis involves experimentally arranging antecedents and consequences to determine what function maintains a behavior. It's typically run in clinical settings, but can be conducted in more familiar environments, and it can ensure more accurate results that way. So in a functional analysis, you have these conditions here. The play condition, also known as the control condition. You have the attention condition, demand condition, tangible condition, and the alone condition. Each condition is ran by itself. So for the play condition or control, it serves as a baseline to all the other data that you will gather. The client should have free access to these items and no demands placed on them, and the observer will record if the behavior occurs at all during this condition. Ideally, it will not. In the attention condition, is conducted to see if the behavior of interest is maintained by attention. So when doing this, the observer engages in an independent activity and ignores the client and will only provide attention if the behavior of interest occurs. If the behavior stops when attention is provided, the behavior is likely maintained by access to attention. The demand condition is conducted in order to see if the behavior is maintained by escape from demands or activities. To do this one, you'll present a task to the student, and preferably one that you know they can do, and present an appropriate ST to complete the task. If they engage in the behavior, the task is removed. So if the student engages in the behavior of interest when the task is presented, and it stops when the demand is taken away, the behavior is maintained by access from demands to activities. In the tangible condition, is seen if the behavior is maintained by access to items and or activities. The client is presented with a preferred item, and then the item is the item is removed and then withheld by the observer. If the client engages in the behavior of interest, the item is returned to them. So if the behavior stops when the item is returned, it is maintained by access to items and activities. Now, the alone condition is used to determine if the behavior is maintained by automatic reinforcement. If it is maintained by automatic reinforcement, the behavior will be prominent in this condition, or it may also show up across other conditions, and that will be seen on the graph. In order to run this condition, the observer should remove all items from the room, including themselves. If this can't be done due to ethical concerns or behavioral concerns, the observer should provide as little attention as possible while in the room. So if you look at this graph here on the right, it shows that the behavior is maintained by attention. And on the left here, it shows that it is maintained by automatic reinforcement. The behavior is seen across all conditions and is very, very variable throughout.